Our reading for December 30th is Ruth chapter 3. Ruth's mother-in-law Naomi said to her, "My daughter, shouldn't I find rest for you so that you will be taken care of? Now isn't Boaz our relative? Haven't you been working with his female servants? This evening he will be winnowing barley on the threshing floor. Wash, put on perfumed oil, and wear your best clothes. Go down to the threshing floor, but don't let the man know you were there until he has finished eating and drinking. When he lies down, notice the place where he's lying. Go in and uncover his feet and lie down. Then he will explain to you what you should do." So Ruth said to her, "I will do everything you say." She went down to the threshing floor and did everything her mother-in-law had charged her to do. After Boaz ate, drank, and was in good spirits, he went to lie down at the end of the pile of barley. She came secretly and uncovered his feet and lay down. At midnight, Boaz was startled, turned over, and there lying at his feet was a woman. So he asked, "Who are you?" "I am Ruth, your servant," she replied. "Take me under your wing, for you are a family redeemer." Then he said, "May the Lord bless you, my daughter. You have shown more kindness now than before, because you have not pursued younger men, whether rich or poor. Now don't be afraid, my daughter. I will do for you whatever you say, since all the people in my town know that you are a woman of noble character. Yes, it is true that I am a family redeemer, but there is a redeemer closer than I am. Stay here tonight, and in the morning, if he wants to redeem you, that's good. Let him redeem you. But if he doesn't want to redeem you, as the Lord lives, I will. Now lie down until morning." She lay down at his feet until morning, but got up while it was still dark. Then Boaz said, "Don't let it be known that a woman came to the threshing floor." And he told Ruth, "Bring the shawl you're wearing and hold it out." When she held it out, he shoveled 6 measures of barley into her shawl, and she went into the town. She went to her mother-in-law Naomi, who asked her, "What happened, my daughter?" Then Ruth told her everything the man had done for her. She said, "He gave me 6 measures of barley because he said, 'Don't go back to your mother-in-law empty-handed.'" Naomi said, "My daughter, wait until you find out how things go, for he won't rest unless he resolves this today." Ruth chapter 3. Interesting passage. It definitely sounds a little foreign to, obviously my audience could be bigger than the country, but I'll just say to our American ears it sounds odd. And I won't try to explain what's going on there because, well, first of all, I can't. I'd have to research. It's been a while since I've been through Ruth or heard any teachings on it. But regardless, that's Ruth chapter 3. Interesting chapter as Ruth pursues, and it's interesting that she's recognized as a woman of noble character from Moab, which was not a respected nation or group of people by the Israelites. But one more chapter to go to Ruth. Now today, this posting is posting on December 30th. So we've got today and tomorrow, and it's a new year. And every day for the last few days, I've been inviting, and will continue to do this, probably into the new year for the first week or so. And I'd like to invite those who watch or listen to this to read through the Bible with myself and some friends. Read through the whole Bible in 1 year. In the comments, I'm going to provide 2 links. The first link is going to take you to a Bible reading plan that we are doing on the Bible app by YouVersion. It's called the Navigator's Bible Reading Plan. It's a wonderful plan. Gets us through the Bible in 1 year. What's really neat about this plan, first of all, it's got 4 readings every day. And so that's cool. You have a reading from the Gospel. So every day you're going to read from the Gospel. It's got a reading from the Old Testament. So every day you're going to read from the Old Testament. Now, the third column is a second separated part of the Old Testament. It's the poetic books, Job through Solomon. It doesn't take them in that order. We end with Job at the end of the year, and I think we start with the Psalms. Well, I know we start with the Psalms. But it goes through those books. And so that's the third column. And the fourth column is a second New Testament column. It covers the rest of the New Testament outside of the Gospel. So Gospel every day, another portion of the New Testament every day, the poetic books every day, and a portion from the rest of the Old Testament every day. Wonderful plan. Now, there are 365 days in a year, and so 1-year plans can be demanding. That's why I have this channel, 3 years through the Bible. This is a lot less demanding, a lot easier for people. And if you read through the Bible or listen through the Bible in 3 years, that's pretty cool. But I'd love to encourage you to go through the Bible this year with me and my friends. The first link, you can click on it. If you don't have the Bible app by YouVersion, I don't know exactly how it'll work, but if you have the app, it'll take you right to our reading plan. You can select and join with us, and you will be listed along with all the other people that are doing this plan together. Myself, some friends, co-workers, former co-workers, a variety of people. It's not a huge list right now. There's 8 of us or so, some relatives in there. And so, yeah, your name or your screen name will be listed. And what's nice about it is it provides some accountability. You know, you want to get your box checked in, and it shows who's completed the reading for the day. So some accountability, it's a nice thing. I'm not hard, even though I lead the group, I'm not hard on the accountability. I will occasionally throw out an encouraging message that hopefully will go to everybody's email saying, hey, if you've been off for a while, I'd love to encourage you to join back in. Just pick up with today's reading. Forget what you missed in the past. Don't try to catch it all up. That's not always the fairest thing to do. I'll probably do that at least at a monthly basis, so that, you know, like if someone falls off in January, hey, February 1st, why don't you pick up with the February readings? You know, and same with March and April. I'll probably do something like that. But what's also nice about this plan is it only has 25 days per month. So it's 300 days per year, which is really nice because reading through a 1-year plan can be rough and it's easy to fall off. And when you're reading through a 3-year plan like this, falling off for a day or 4 isn't that bad. It's easy to read 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters in a day if you fall behind a little bit. But when you're doing a 1-year plan and it's got readings for all 365 days, you start falling off by, okay, a day, all right, I can catch up to a day. I can do 2 days today. But when you start falling off 4 or 5 or a week or a couple weeks, it's hard to catch up. And if you do catch up, you're often just not really meditating on what you're reading through. You're blazing through it to check boxes often, and that's just not the way to read. So I always encourage people in those situations, just pick up with today's reading. Forget what you missed. Catch up on it next year. God would rather have you reading today than worrying about the week or 3 or 6 months that you missed. But what's nice with this, since it's only got 25 days per month, that's 300 days per year, that allows you 65 days of grace, which means if you're just too busy, perhaps you're like me, and when I work, my day is like a 15, 16-hour day between getting up, getting ready for work, my hour plus travel to and from work each way, my 12-hour shifts. Sometimes, if things are quiet at work, I can get it done at work sometimes, but sometimes if work is just ablaze and it's busy, I don't get up just some good slow time. I have days where I just don't get reading done. I got 65 days I can blow on here, and so that's handy. You know, or maybe you just forget, you know, whatever. There's all sorts of reasons that we miss. So 65 days of grace is priceless. So I'd encourage you to click on that plan, join us on the YouVersion, and we'd love to have your company with us. Now, perhaps you'll think of that and it's just like, well, I don't like using my phone. I don't want to have apps. I don't want Joe to see what I'm doing. The second link I provide is the link right to the Navigator's website where you can print out on paper a copy of the plan. It's a 2-sided piece you can print out on an 8.5 by 11. If you print out 2 sides, the second side you want to have it flip on the short end, and it folds into a little book, and it's nice. It's the whole plan with boxes, so you can check off the boxes and track what you're doing. And so that's a wonderful thing. You can do that. You can print out 1 million of them, as many as you want, for yourself and for friends. So join the plan. Come with us along for the journey, and we'd love to have you in our crowd. Or print out a link and do it by yourself. And if all of this just seems too much, then please just continue to watch or listen to my Reading Through the Bible in 3 Years channel and get through the Bible in 3 years on that. But I want to give people an opportunity to have an increased go-get-it plan where you're getting through the Bible in 1 year in 2026. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you tomorrow as we wrap up year 1 of 3 years through the Bible.